Exodus 3 is one of the most sacred moments in all of Scripture. It is here that God reveals himself to Moses and calls him to deliver his people. Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. He led the flock to the far side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within a bush. Moses looked, and though the bush was burning, it was not consumed. Moses said, "I will go over and see this strange sight, why the bush does not burn up." When the Lord saw that he had turned aside to look, God called to him from the bush, "Moses, Moses." He said, "Here I am." God said, "Do not come near. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob." Moses hid his face, afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, "I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt. I have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. I know their sufferings, and I have come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians and to bring them up to a good and broad land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Come, I will send you to Pharaoh that you may bring my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt." But Moses said, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the children of Israel out of Egypt?" God answered, "I will be with you. This shall be the sign for you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you shall worship God on this mountain." Moses asked, "If I go to the people and say, 'The God of your fathers has sent me,' and they ask, 'What is his name?' what shall I say to them?" God said to Moses, "I am who I am. Say this to the people of Israel, 'I am has sent me to you.'" God also said, "Say to the people of Israel, 'The Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, and thus I am to be remembered throughout all generations." God continued, "Go, gather the elders of Israel and tell them that I have seen their affliction. They will listen to you. You and the elders shall go to Pharaoh and say, 'The Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us. Please let us go 3 days' journey into the wilderness to sacrifice to the Lord our God. But I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go unless compelled by a mighty hand. So I will stretch out my hand and strike Egypt with all my wonders, and after that he will let you go. I will give this people favor in the eyes of the Egyptians, and when you go, you shall not go empty. Every woman shall ask her neighbor for silver and gold jewelry and clothing, and you shall plunder the Egyptians." Exodus 3 is a revelation of God's holiness, compassion, and power. He is the God who sees, hears, knows, and comes down to deliver. He reveals his eternal name, "I am who I am," declaring that he is self-existent, faithful, and unchanging. And he chooses Moses, a humble shepherd, to stand before Pharaoh with the authority of the living God. This chapter teaches us that God often calls us when we feel most unworthy, but his promise is not in our strength. It is in his presence. "I will be with you." Next comes Exodus 4, where Moses raises objections to God's call, but the Lord equips him with signs, reassurances, and even Aaron as a helper. The deliverer's mission begins to take shape.